Saying welcome to the second level. Second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
What is going on, Level 2 Legion? We are back with another Byte because it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Which is Byte Day. I sounded like Keegan there. It's Wednesday, everybody! This game is actually an early access game. It's actually in, I don't know if it's alpha or pre-alpha. Basically, it's an early build. This was a
pre-alpha, basically just drawings.
No, because there's gameplay.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. But this game, the game you see here, will not 100% represent the final game. But I saw a couple YouTubers playing this game. It piqued my interest, and I was like, you know what? It's coming to Xbox. Why not? We don't do very many Xbox games. So this is part of the game preview. Bought it. I want to say it was 15 or 20 bucks. And I'm really interested to see how well it translates to console because it is a PC game. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how well it goes. It's basically you're a space explorer trying to find resources, building up your base. You can go to other planets, find some real spooky creatures, and that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, it's literally Astroneer. You're engineering in space.
Oh, that's what the pun is.
Yeah.
Took me a while.
Yeah.
There you
you're
go.
slow.
Astroneer. I just thought it was one of those weird names.
Nope. Astro Engineer.
Astro Engineer.
So, without further ado, let's go Astro Engineer and stuff in space.
Science!
So, Tom.
Yes.
Astroneer.
Astroneer.
I'm going to say right now it's going to be real funky because the controls are real funky, but this is a pre-alpha game, early access on Xbox One game preview.
Something that Xbox does pretty well.
Yes. So, I'm this little spaceman here, and I can do things like jump and bring up in my backpack. And I can run around, and I can suck stuff up. But right now I need to get the train tool. So the way this game works is you have this train tool here, which is really weird because it doesn't go based on where I'm looking. I use the right stick to control it separately, which is a little wonky. So let's bring that back in here, and I'm going to head over this way and collect whatever this is.
Where'd your little rope go that was tying you into the ship?
So there's a tether to the ship. What that is... Hold on, I'm out of power. What that does is it gives me, see on my backpack how at the top I have a blue bar, and then I have that yellow bar down the back that's going away right now? Mm-hmm. That gives me power and oxygen, and this is basically my base. So when I come back to it, you can see my power is going to come back up because of it. So the way this works is it's just an exploration game, and you can get different things. I'm trying to find, there's a material called resin. Where the hell's my thing? There it is. If you see a purple thing, let me know, but it's resin that I'm looking for to expand my base. There also is cool things like this that give me oxygen while I'm out here. So if I'm like dying and I run away too far, I can suck up oxygen and use that. But I'm looking for this one specific material that I'm not seeing that I need to start this off. But no, this is an early access game, like I said, and I've watched, as I said in the intro, watched a few YouTubers play it, and it's really interesting. The controls on controller are a bit wonky. It is made for PC. I'm gonna run back the other direction. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to die. Obviously.
Now, is this is a survival game though, right?
Yes, and it is also multiplayer.
Oh, really?
I don't know if this version, if this build of it has it yet, but it will be multiplayer, and they have a multiplayer build on PC.
And there's more than the current planet that you're on.
Yes.
So do you have to build a base on every planet, or do you keep coming back?
You do research and stuff on different planets. So like different planets have different things on it.
So I mean, this is a throwback right to the days of.
Here we go. That's what I want.
Of our very first game that we played.
Yeah, Stranded Deep. So this resin right here, you'll see why I want it in a second. But I'm gonna suck all this up.
That's an interesting space vacuum you got there, buddy.
I have half oxygen, so I kind of want to go back to my base. The really cool thing with this that they do really well. Oh God, not the camera. Camera's a bit wonky, but the fact that I can always see where my base is. So
I was going to say, I forgot which direction it was, but I'm glad that there's a little thing about it.
If I ever get... Uh-oh, I might suffocate. I might die.
Can you run faster?
Nope. Oh, God. Don't die. That would be a great way to start off this fight here. Here we go. So I'm now attached, so I'm now good. So my backpack, here's a couple things. One, I can make different things. So, like, I can make a solar panel, which will keep my power going up without being attached. The other things I've got here... Oop, I didn't actually mean to make that. The other things I've got is a battery, which is exactly what it sounds like, stores energy. I can make tethers, which are more of these things, so I can extend this out further, so I can run away from my base further and still have connection to it. tank is an oxygen tank, generator is another power thing, and then a beacon is exactly what it sounds like. You can put down a point and
I
see
don't
it.
see a lot in the way of explanation as to how to do these things. I understand that you know how to do it, but is the tutorial part of this?
There is no tutorial.
There's no tutorial. You just kind of figure it out.
You land and you say, and it says go. I'm gonna build
is that
some
an
towers here.
early access thing? Do you think, or?
I think so. I don't know, because it's really simple to pick up. Because there's not a lot to it, but if it does,
confusing to me right now. But I don't do a lot of these base building.
yeah, if it gets more complicated, so you can see here, I can extend my. So the tutorial right now wants me to extend this out.
Okay.
So this is the learning part, and it did go through, like, it shows you how to open your backpack. I've already played this for a little bit, so
okay.
it did go past that.
So there's
but
a couple things you've already.
It doesn't tell you that you have to, like, it doesn't tell you how to build tethers. It doesn't tell you what they do. You have to figure that out on your own.
Right.
Which is kind of nice, but at the same time, it can be annoying. So I'm going to put the resin here, and you're going to see, get my fucking backpack out of the way, I now have a platform that I can build upon.
Okay.
So if I want to go in, do I have more resin? I have one. I need one more.
So how big can we make this thing?
Fairly large. So you can see here I can extend this tether here, and I'm actually going to do that. And at some point it'll break apart. So I want to go as far as I can without it breaking.
That's kind of neat.
Oh, there's power right there. Do I have how many tethers do I have? I don't know how many I build when I build. Ooh, come back. Right there. I'm stuck. This is the fun part of this game, is getting the basics set up. But there's shuttles. There's a truck you can build for mining. There's caves you can go explore. Where I'm gonna try and find one at some point during this. Oh shit! Can I move that?
It appears to be that at least at the very beginning, there's a lot of limitations until you get your ducks in a row.
Yes, you have to focus a lot on the survival aspect, which is how it should be when you are playing it. I made a lot of tethers.
How long would you say it takes to play before you get comfortable to the point where you can explore a bit more openly?
Depends on how many times you've played. I mean, first playthrough, it was one of those things where it's like, oh look, there's compound there. Oh, there's aluminum. Can I grab that, please? Can I put that in my backpack? It took me probably a good, I don't know, hour till I got to the point where I was consistently like, I can go explore more.
Right.
Versus right now, it's just kind of like, you got to stay within certain range of your tether. You got to stay within certain range of, I don't remember where the resin was. Was it over here?
There's some there.
Oh, there's a cave there. Don't want to go down there yet. But we will.
And you said there's creatures too?
There are not creatures is a loose term.
Okay.
There are things that want to kill you.
Okay. So there are enemies.
Yes. But it's not like a creature as you would think a creature to be.
So
they're plants.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like
so
I'm going to see
fauna.
I'm not going to see a dinosaur or anything walking around trying to kill me.
But you might have a plant try and take you out.
Yeah. So I'm going to go finish building this thing over here. And hopefully not die.
Be careful of that little drop there.
Yeah, you do take fall damage, which sucks. The other thing is I can also mold out the ground if I need to, so if I get stuck, you can dig yourself out.
Handy dandy.
Yeah. The number one complaint I have so far with this game, playing it on the console, is the camera is really, really wonky.
Right.
So that's probably my big... Oh, I can run. Oh, I didn't know that. I can run.
Yeah.
I use way more oxygen when I do so, but I can move quicker. So let's show you what I can build here. If I don't fucking get stuck on these rocks. Now you see why the tethers, though, are important, and this is my home base, and this
absolutely
will expand tremendously. Like, the other thing that's weird is I use the right stick to do stuff, and then it's right trigger, not A, to place stuff. So you can see here, I now can build other shit, as the kids say.
Okay.
So I got a printer, I got a research station, got a smelter, got a vehicle bay. I'm going to do research first, and the reason... do I have compound? No, I use the compound. Yeah, but there's some over here. So I can go pick that up real quick. I know where that's at. The reason I'm going to do research because it'll kind of show you what we can get later on, the unlockables.
Gotcha.
So the way that works is, if I can go over here and pull my vacuum out, suck it up. And the one of the other things I kind of have an issue with this game is you don't know how far down this stuff goes. So you can see I'm slowly uncovering. Damn it, I have no power. I'm slowly uncovering the compound.
Right.
I need fucking sunlight. Can I have sunlight, please? I think I should have enough. But I don't know how far down I can dig until I run out. So there's not like blocks of it. It's just like chunks. And I've actually dug fairly far down in some of these caves and still found it. By the way, you can see I'm gaining power back because I put a solar panel on.
Nice.
So let's do this. Let's go in and put this there. And get the fucking backpack out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. And put this there. And let's make a research station. So now I have a research station. So the way this works... Ooh, it needs power. Can I build... I probably should have built a printer, looking back on it, because then I could make power. Can I make a...
Print power?
Ooh, I can make a wind vane. That would give me some sort of power. Well, a printer would let me make solar panels and stuff like that for this.
Gotcha.
So it's like think of it like a 3D printer.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I'm actually going to take this and put it on here, and maybe that'll help, and I'll go there, and take this and put it on there. So now this should be power. So this is powering up. So while that's powering up, we're going to go explore in that cave we found earlier.
Okay.
So this is, again, very, very early access. Even as you start up the game, the developers say, hey, this is not indicative of what the final version is going to be. They have a community you can go to and check it out. There also is a Rex around, as you can see. I'm going to go check this out real quick so I can show you.
It has a decent price tag on it for an early access, though, doesn't it?
I want to say it's 20, I believe.
That's kind of steep to me for early access.
What is this?
I feel like 15 is
Maybe it's 15.
more
It might
reasonable.
be. It might be 15. I honestly don't know. It was.
And I'm not
Here
not
we go.
knocking
So
it.
here's some research.
I mean, I'm not knocking it. It still looks like a fun and quirky little game, but it's
How do I
20
grab
bucks
this?
for the unknown is a little.
How do I grab you?
I think you only just dug it out. So
Oh, there we go. I got it. So now, I'm dying. Where's my base? Or where's my tethers? Let's go back to the tether, and we're gonna
do
go
you just
research this.
Float that thing.
Yep, I carry it with me, which is really weird because,
It is weird.
for obvious reasons, now it's even more wonky to control because I'm carrying a thing with me.
Right. Does not look ideal.
Yeah. Base is that way, right? Yeah. So the way this works, if I can get around this rock here. I can't jump with it, by the way, right now, because I'm carrying it. So you can see this is all powered up. I'm going to go ahead and place this on there. And then I'm going to go in here and left trigger pulls up my reticule. So my reticule goes away, so I have to use that and then the right stick to... It's very much a mouse and keyboard game.
Right.
So the way this works, the research gives you a couple things. One, it either gives you a material, or in this case, it's going to give us a new thing. So that thing is something then you can build later on to help with it. So I researched filters. What filters do... I don't know if... I can't remember if they're on... I think they're in my backpack. Oops, shit. What filters do are they allow you to go into toxic areas or toxic planets. So each planet has its own kind of fauna to it. So the one we start on is the most friendly. Oh, there's filters. I need compound for it. Is the most friendly. There is one that is radiated, so you need filters to go on it. Otherwise, you will die as soon as you land. Like you do insta death.
The planet that you first start on is always safe, I assume.
Yes.
They wouldn't accidentally
Yep.
drop you on
It's
like
called.
a
It's not No
hazardous
Man's Sky
planet.
style. It's.
I wasn't sure how much of it was procedurally generated or not.
I don't know how much, if any, is. Can I make more tethers? I don't think so. No. That would have been nice. I could get more compound to make more tethers because I think it's compound over there. There's resin there. Fuck it. We're just going to run down here and see what happens. If I die, I die. I don't want to jump down there, though. So these caves are very vicious sometimes. So there's creatures. I'm going to try and see if I can find them. But you see on the wall here, that's power. There's oxygen as well as the blue one. So if I was running low on power, I can just suck that up. I get power back. There is... Oh, God. We're going for it, Tom.
Do it.
I might die. Ugh! So you can see I need oxygen, so I'm going to come over here and suck this oxygen up. There's some there.
Why is your oxygen like a blue crystal?
I don't know. This is what they chose. Hydrazine is a fuel, so you can get ships and a space shuttle later on and like a lander, and that's how you power it up.
And do you have a limited... Your backpack space is limited, right?
Yes, and you can build storage if you want to and put it on things. Malachite is copper ore, so I can use the smelter as one of the things we could build. And I can use that to make the copper. I'm trying to find the deadly... That's not a deadly one. That I could research. But you can see... Oh, shit. Oh, I'm dead. It killed me. So that thing puffs the green goop out, which is what kills you.
Lovely.
So, can I... No, I dropped all my shit. Fuck.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was hoping to get some more resin. Is there resin over here? There's compound. So I wanted to show you... I'm going to show a couple more things, and I think we'll call it... There's not much to this game, and I don't want to go too deep with it, because, again, there's not a whole lot here yet, but the bone... It's like any early access game. The bones are there to be something pretty cool.
It kind of has 1 foot in No Man's Sky, but it looks like the other foot's in a game like Subnautica, even, where you have the base building that's there from the get-go. And as long as you can, get that strong at the beginning, then you're usually going to be in for a better time of things.
Yes, you got you want to focus on building your base first and having that home you can go back to. We won't get to it, but when you build a shuttle, you can go it's quicker, obviously, to explore. Ooh, am I not? I want to get close enough, so I'm tethered. There we go. And I'm just going to build a bunch of tethers here, so we have them.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That way I can just go exploring in a direction and keep going. But you can go around the planet. It's quicker to explore. Obviously, if you're on a shuttle, it's going to be harder to bring like research back to where you're going and all that. If you want, I know it was... Oop, shit. Nope, put that back. Nope, put that back. Nope, put it on the backpack. Thank you. Yeah, the controls on this are not ideal. Because, again, it's the right trigger. It's very much built for a PC and playing on an Xbox controller. I feel like if the developers had... If I have one thing for the developers, and I probably will put it on their forum, is make the controls a little bit nicer on a controller. Controls a little bit nicer on a controller. Other than that, the game itself runs well, has no issues. I'm waiting to see kind of what they add in the future, because obviously, like I said, it's very bare bones right now. Like, this came out two or 3 weeks ago in early access, so there's more compound.
So far, it's proving to be quite popular, though, with the Steam crowd.
Yes, it's gotten good reviews as well, because again, it's you're not buying the finished game. You're buying what the finished game should become based on what you're seeing.
I think there's obviously a market for these types of game, isn't there? I mean, there's so many of them now, like craft your own base and survive, and
Yep, I'm just gonna run straight through the middle of this. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but I'm doing it. Tether there. I don't know what I'm aiming for. I'm just running to see if I run into anything. Oh, fuck. See if I run into anything. But yeah, tethers, for the most part, tethers are essentially your lifeline. There was one, when I played this by myself, before telling you I wanted to do a bite on it, I found a planet when I spawned on the planet, I had very little compound around me, which is how you make tethers. So that made life fun, because I had to run and try not to die as I was getting compound to build these tethers.
Right. A little extra challenge.
Yeah. And I'm hoping we can see a planet at some point behind the clouds, but I don't see one. There's a thing over there. I want to get on top of this hill. Come on, go down and see if we can find anything. There's mountains over there. Is that a cave? There's also sandstorm, so if you're caught out in the wild when the sandstorm hits, it will kill you. I don't see anything right now.
Lost your tether.
Well, my tether's back here. It's right there. Don't worry, Tom. I've played enough of these games.
I know that you're way more of a fan of the base building genre than me. You play base builder in games that aren't supposed to be base builder games.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, but as someone that is a big fan, you picked this up your own cash, right?
Yes.
Are you happy with the purchase? Or do you wish there was more?
I'm in the boat. Again, I'm buying into what it'll become, not what it is.
Right.
I'm happy with what's here. Again, the one thing above anything else is they need to fix the controls or I won't play this game. I mean, right now I'm making it look fairly easy, but so what I have to do is I have it down on the D-pad to pull a tether out, and then use the right trigger to place it and use the right stick to move it around. And console, like left stick, also brings up my reticule. That shouldn't be a thing I have to do. It should just, the reticule should always be there. Like little things like that. Ooh, what's over here? So the answer to that is, am I happy I bought it? Yes. Am I gonna recommend 100% that everybody buy it? I don't know yet because I don't know what the final game's gonna be. Right. It does have some things. Is that a thing I can grab? What is that? What are you? Are you just...
It's a man.
Are you power? No. I don't know what you are. Oh, shit. So speaking of storm...
Ooh, it was a cave.
I probably should put my tethers down here, though. But you can see the storm's coming in.
Is that what that is?
That's what that is. So I'm going to go down to the cave and try not to die. Because it'll shield me. There we go. And not die, hopefully, from those plants. But this is basically all this is initially. And obviously you get cooler stuff as you... Oh, I'm out of tethers. That's it. You get cooler stuff as you go along, but it's a lot of grinding to get to that point. A lot of finding stuff. The big exciting part is doing the research, kind of seeing what you can build. Like I said, there's shuttles, there's a crane, there's a... what the fuck's it called when you... like a digger? I don't know what the word I'm trying to think is.
JCB.
Huh?
A JCB?
No, it's like a drill head. Where it helps with mining a little bit easier.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So that kind of stuff. But, yeah, this is a nifty little game. If you're into kind of survival games, this will definitely be one to look at. I don't know if you want to pick it up right away or wait to see what it becomes. I'm going to die again here in a second. But that's the thing that killed... Is that the thing that killed me? Yeah, that's one of the things that kills you. It shoots shit at you. So you can see they drop research, all that kind of jazz. But I'm going to die here because I have no oxygen.
Go out in a blaze of glory. Kill that thing to your left.
Do that thing?
Yeah.
It's really easy. I just dig it out. I'm suffocating.
Oh no.
Here we go. And then whenever you die, you lose anything that's on your backpack, just FYI. So give it a second and I will be dead. Because there's not much down here. But again, that's kind of where it comes down to exploration. Oh, those things will kill you. And I'm dead. Exploration versus like resource management versus like how far can I push it early on. The game doesn't really punish you other than losing everything that's on you when you die. So like you can see my base is all still here. My tethers are all still there. I don't lose anything other than what's on me at the time. Which could suck if you have some rare resources that you picked up, but...
Has to be punishment at some level, though.
Yeah. I have a feeling there will be, but again, it's really early access.
Graphically, it's quite pretty. Yeah.
It reminds me of, like... Not Minecraft style. I'm trying to think what it reminds me a little bit of, what's the game we played? Bound. Just the way it looks. With the, like, unfinished textures.
I could see that.
So, but that's Astroneer. Like I said, it's an early access exploration survival spaceman game. It's a lot of fun, but it's not going to be for everybody. This is more of the bite of wait and see what this becomes, and I just wanted to let people know about it versus this is amazing right now, because I don't want to say it is, because I don't think it's the greatest game ever.
Plus, it's been a hot second since we did an Xbox thing, so...
Yeah.
We tend to focus a lot on PS4, and that's fine, but we do have an Xbox. It was donated to us, and we should use it. So this is us taking some time out to show you some Xbox exclusive
titles. This is one game I've had my eye on, because like I said, as you know, I've been watching other people play it, and it's interesting, and I wanted to try it for myself. But again, to me, it's more. I bought it, so I'm obviously gonna have it. But it's more of a wait and see at this point, see what it becomes. So, but that's Astroneer. There's a lot of running around, a lot of just talking, because that's literally what this game is. So if you're going into a game wanting to build a lot of shit quickly, you're not going to. It is a grindy game, but later on when you do get the shuttles and you go to the planets, there's a lot more to this game that I can't show just because I don't have the time. So, but anyways, that's Astroneer, guys.
Cool.
Again, it's not one I'd say pick up. Ooh, there's a planet right there. So those are planets I can go to eventually that are crossing. It's not one I would say pick up right away, but if you are a survival exploration guy or gal, keep an eye on this game because it is really cool. It's in early access on Steam and Xbox One. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for showing us, man. It looks fun. I think I would have a good time with it once I got my head sort of wrapped around the crafting stuff. But, yeah, it looks kind of neat. I like it. If you guys have played this, or if you played it on PC and you know it's a different experience to what the Xbox players are talking about as far as controls and stuff go, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always,
welcome to the second level. Bye.
You should do a little wave.
I can't.
It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level.